Good morning. Very quick one to ask you, do you trust that you can actually change your life? Do you actually trust that there is support in the world right now that can actually help you? Because this is a massive self-sabotage. It's a massive roadblock that many of you are putting there in your space, in your life, because you've been burnt in the past, maybe by other programs, by therapists who, maybe you were with for years, but you just really didn't see anything tangible. So you're like, well, I've spent all this time trying to help myself and I don't see any different results in my life. So, why would your program be any different, Lucy? I've already spent a lot of money on myself. I don't see why I should have to do more. That's a very common conversation that comes up, and I so get it. Like the thought of doing more work on yourself when you already feel like you've kind of been doing everything in your power, and when there's letdown there or you didn't get the result that you want, it puts you into a place of massively doubting, like, well, how will I know that something else will actually help me? And the thing I want to say to you is this, is you got to stay, hey Jacqueline, you got to stay curious. You've got to find it deep within yourself to go, there are people thriving in this world right now who have come from really shitty beginnings, who are living their best life, they're with their soulmate, they're living on purpose, and they didn't have all their shit together at the beginning of their life or even right up until recently, but they had something inside of them which was a triple plus player attitude, which is, I'm going to keep fucking doing the work on myself until I start to get the results, until I start to get the outcome. They're just like, I am committed. And that's where you have to be. If you're going to sit there in the story of, oh, nothing works and what's the point, and I've tried everything, you haven't tried everything. You're slipping into massive entitlement. This should just be happening for me. Come on, universe, I've done my bit. That is lazy. It is. And you're not going to change your life if you try things and then give up. You got to reach for your ovaries and go, hang on a second. I know that I can change my life. I just need the right mentor. I need the right community. I need the right support and the right process. And when you have that combination, you can't help but change your life. But the thing is like, I don't hand out guarantees to anyone. People say, well, is soul to soul a guarantee? Absolutely not. My team could feel like you're a really great person who's right for our program, but then if you sleep through our program, you're not going to change your life. If you dabble in our program, you'll get booted out anyway, because I'm only here to support women who want to step up, who want to commit, who want to do the work, because that's the only way you're going to see change in your life. It's a co-creation. There's no one on the planet that can do the work for you. I can't do it for you. I can show you the way. My process is guided to take you through a very specific process, but no one can do it for you. So you just want to remember how powerful you are to go, if I want to change my life, then damn it, let me prioritize this and do whatever it's going to take. And that's an attitude. And so I just don't want, for those of you sitting in this community that are just sitting back and watching other people come in and changing their life, you're watching their testimonials, you're watching my lives, you're really absorbing the content, but there's something deep down inside of you that's like, nah, that couldn't happen for me. Those people must just be lucky. They must just be, I don't know, they're lucky. They're lucky. That's no other way to say it. And people can look at me and say, oh, you're so lucky, or, you're this, you're that. And it's like, I'm not lucky. I'm committed as fuck for living the best possible life that there is. And it didn't just happen for me. It happened because I decided that I was done with mediocrity. I was done with holding myself back, playing small, making excuses, and putting myself in the corner going, oh, well, I'm not soulmate material. Morning. That was a shit show, living like that. It was me that made one thing, a decision to rise. And when you make that powerful decision, there is no looking back. But you got to bring it. You got to follow through with commitment. You can't, that's why we have such a specific process with inviting women in, because if we feel like someone's not going to actually show up and do the work, doesn't matter how much money you have, you cannot do my program. It's an attitude that we look for, and that is why we get such big results. And that is why when you watch the testimonials, I know when you get on the calls with my team, they're like, wow, those testimonials are like, they're so deeply moving. And they are, because they're real. Hey Zully, how are you, gorgeous one? So I'm kind of just, to be honest with you, giving a massive shout out to, hey, yep, Jacqueline, Zully, past clients, to the women that come through and do Soul to Soul. You girls are rock stars. You are single-handedly changing the trajectory of not just your life, but the children that you birth into the world. You're changing the lives of your family. You're impacting friends around you, colleagues. This is not just about attracting a soulmate. This is about you coming home to the brilliance of who you are. And it's life-changing. And right now in the world, we need light warriors. I'm inviting all of you to step up so that we can collectively completely reboot this planet. And we're going to fill it with love and possibility and miracles and growth and just, living our best lives. So really putting the question back to you, are you sitting in the world of not trusting because it feels really safe and comfy for you there, and it just means you don't have to actually put any skin in the game? Because if you are, then 2021, 2022, 2023, all the way up is going to look exactly the same for you, and you are going to be left behind and you are going to miss out on your dream. So this is real talk. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I think you probably could have guessed that by now. Right, Abella? But because I give a shit. Because I know you have brilliance living inside of you right now. You have a beautiful heart living inside of you right now. And I say, use it. Don't be dead while you're alive. Get with the program, step up and put yourself first so you really can have that dream become a reality. Mwah. My team can't wait to chat with you. If this is resonating with you, then jump on and have a call.